Lord, please forgive me. I know that I'm stuck in my ways. Said I feel like ain't nothing gonna change. I just came home from the pen. Still feel like I'm stuck in a cage. Altercation with these niggas steady ducking the jakes. Said I got a girl back home, can't send a love the same. I miss leadership is double the pain. Not to drive you insane. And I still had thoughts on busting a brain. I been traded. I'ma take my trust to the grave. Said I been slept on and stepped on. Nothing like the rest on. Like Nike, I just do it quiet when that check coming. Prices on my head. Said I'm fuck niggas the best. Some of them pussies ain't gonna scratch nothing. No, they ain't gonna dead nothing. They ain't watch shit die. I ain't letting shit fly. I ain't letting shit slide. I'm still a good guy. And good niggas finish last. So I'm right back in my bag. That's why they fuck niggas mad and it's sad. Won't let them knock me on my pivot. Stable with my position. I'm partner. He trying to handle me. Praying on my existence. Should've known he was different. Cut him short. The decision. The dog. And I seen a bitch in him when it gets at tuition. Fumble with my suspicion. I'm paying the consequences for fucking with a dependent. Mama, she tried to help me. I should've listened. I said I'm only 26. Been a while since I've been a child. Adapted to the streets and different houses I was in and out. Mama, she was hustling, so a nigga never went without. At least I thought. I was 14 when she kicked me out. The tables turn, bitches burn, you live and learn. I hate to say it, but I guess I'm blessed with a gifted curse. Quick reactions, I think it's best if I listen first. Look to the sky so fucking long that my vision hurt. Now pops, how you turn your back on your only seed? You show them niggas in the streets love before me. Last time I got to see you was with the police. And when I went to jail, nobody ever noticed me. Sitting in that cold cell, nobody ever wrote to me. No one to look up to in the streets, nobody coaching me. Come to think about it, really miss Shane, you're holding me. Just lost my granny, my best friend, auntie, people close to me. I'm saying, God, please take me away. God, please take me away. God, please take me away from the pain. Don't let me walk through the rain. I'm so caught up in my ways and I can't see no escape. Ain't too many real in the world, so fake. People claiming that they love you, but they envy with hate. Niggas talk behind your back and they come smile to your face. Shit, I'm already healed just like the side of my waist. Niggas live a perfect life and then they try to relate. While I was sitting in this cell, them niggas ate on my plate. Where everything I sent of love, gotta show me the resemblance and fake. I can't fake it no more. It's to the point that I can't take it no more. My heart and mind been engaging in war. It's to the point that I can't take it no more. Feel like I'm jumping off the deep end. Trust issues got me playing defense. A lot of shit I disagree with really got me on some me shit. Against all odds, protect the peace shit. Got me on some me shit. Yelling out, YOLO, dolo. People, you'll say.
What's going on, my beautiful people? What's going on? Peace, peace, blessings, and abundance. Peace, love, and abundance. Peace, love, and abundance. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. We're in the building today. It's Thumpin Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, man? We're in the building. Man, first and foremost, y'all know how I like to start off every show. Man, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations again. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations one last time. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we're cordial with, people we come in contact with on a daily day basis. Um, our families, our extended families, uh, and so on and so forth. And don't forget to master those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One more time, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. You know, those are some of the 5 essential key components of life. Those are 5 key essential components of life that I think we all should be mastering and striving to obtain. Do me a favor, y'all.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, you feel me? What's going on with everybody, man? Hope everybody in good health. Hope everybody doing good. It's raining outside, man. It's kind of gloomy. You know, the rain is coming down pretty hard. They got a flash flood warning, so I hope everybody's safe, put up, protected, and all that good stuff. Sophia, Miss Sophia, how you doing? She said I was here. Have a great night. You too. You too. You too. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in and hitting that like button. Um, I don't know, man. I might have to start a earlier time, man. I don't know. I ain't been getting my decent 9 o'clock traction like I usually get. You know what I'm saying? I might need to come on a little bit earlier or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows? I actually been thinking about cutting back some of the time that I've been on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I go live every day sometimes, and not even despite me not wanting to go live every day all the time, or maybe just having something to do and come on going live. I was honestly been thinking about cutting down my live time and just you know what I'm saying, figuring out some other things to you know what I'm saying, do. Uh, but we'll see how that go. We'll see how that work out. You know what I'm saying? That ain't set in stone yet. Oh man, but big ups to everybody that's in the building, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, man. Come on in, chit chat with your boy, man. It's open forum, open platform. The link is in the chat. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication if ones want to come in and get up on the panel and talk a little itch with your boy. If not, you know what I'm saying, feel free to stay in the chat. But again, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. And again, I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. This is the open platform, open forum, open panel. So if anybody want to come on up here, man, and talk a little itch with your boy about any particular topic that I might be talking about, please feel free. Or if you just need a space to come and vent, or if you have something that you that you feel needs to be pushed to the forefront and needs to be talked about, you're more than welcome to come on up here and you know what I'm saying, let us hear about it. So again, open platform, open forum. So let's start off. Let's do this before we get into any topic of discussion. Um, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. Once again, I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting a proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. That's because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting over votes, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Because we didn't already warned you. We didn't already told you. That might not be your best bet to be doing some things like that. So, yeah. Now, what's going on, y'all, man? We got the disclaimers out the way. I'm doing good. Hope everybody out there doing good. Big shout out to Miss Sophia for jumping in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know that big shout out to Narratives and Dialogues, man. He came on the other day, put us up on that Pastor Brian situation with him and his wife. That seems to be a big thing in the town. Well, I'm not gonna say a big thing, but you know, the thing that's in the tabloids or made something that's major right now in the tabloids that they seem to be talking about and stuff like that. And then now all of a sudden they saying that the lady got a BBL or whatever. Who cares? Like the shit that we report on and the stuff that we put in the papers and the news for us to just talk about is ridiculous. But today, man, I kind of, been doing a little bit self-reflection and just a little self-thinking. About selfishness and about the things that you want, um, and not necessarily acquiring the things that you want, but the mindset or the mind state of being selfish on wanting certain things without being considerate of what's the cause and effect or what's the effect of wanting these things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I mean, I'm pretty much a brutally honest individual. I don't set New Year resolutions or solutions or whatever you want to call it. Um, but I think, what I'm saying, as far as 2026 go, I think I want to be a little bit more upfront and more outright with and vocal with my opinions and with things that I feel, especially when it comes to particular individuals or particular people that's around me or that I want around me. Um, that's something that I think we all should be striving to do. Urban Alchemy, what's going on? What's going on? You say I was looking for this song. What song? What song was you looking for? What song? What song was you looking for? Um, if you talking about the song that I played in the intro, if you was looking for that song, I don't think he has that song out or that song is on his page. That's just a song that he sent me personally that I have. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the songs that probably that I play, I ain't gonna say a lot, if I'm not on their page, but the songs that I got uploaded, those were songs that I been sent. So, if you go on any one of these artist pages, you might not necessarily see those songs because they sent them directly to me or didn't release them out. Um, but yeah, man. No, I've been thinking like, is it wrong to be selfish? Is it wrong to want certain things? Um, not necessarily at the bad expense of or the ignorance of certain other things, but sometimes you get in your mind that you want something, you dead set on something, and it ain't happening like how you want it to happen, and then there's other potential things in the way. Well, not necessarily in the way, but other circumstances that happen to be existent. Um, when you're trying to get and achieve these things, so it's like, man, damn, do I, and patience, it's a must, but when you know that for sure this is something that you trying to get or that you want or that you're trying to obtain, and saying you have a certain surety about yourself, but then again, like I say, there are other circumstances in the way that might be, necessarily, deeming you or makes you look as if you're a selfish individual. Um, and there's nothing wrong with wanting things for yourself, and at times being selfish. We talk about on Manly Man Day, especially with the fellas, but I extend that cable toe to the women and the youth as well. When we talk about our mental health, our physical health, our economical health, and our spiritual health, and things like that. At times there's nothing wrong with wanting things for yourself in pursuing these things and having a surety that these are some of the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta be, what I'm saying? You just gotta be, sometimes you gotta step outside and just look and see how these things are playing out. William Mendez. Wow. Well, let's look at his comments, y'all. They say, "Damn, you black as oil." I'm Planet of the Apes. Fight me. William Mendez. Now, why would I do something like that, brother? I appreciate your comments. Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man, and enjoy the publication. Um, and man, chill out on the vulgarity that you're typing in the chat, man. We don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, big ups to all the trolls out there and all the pickaboos that come in, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to all the trolls. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with wanting things for yourself. But at some given point or at some time, it's like, well, damn, I want these things, and these are some of the things that I want. But maybe I need to step back, and if it's meant to be, some of these things will happen. If they don't happen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you have to do what it takes to make these things happen, or you have to have the patience to make these things happen. If not, what I'm saying? It is what it is. If the universe or the creator or whatever you believe in, if certain things are meant to be, guess what? They'll come back around full circle, even if they don't happen right now. I honestly, feel and believe, if the proper energy is resonating, if what you want right now ain't there, if it's meant for you, it'll come back around. Most definitely, it'll come back around. Brother Hurricane, what's going on? How you feeling, my boy? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Uh, seen you short earlier talking about the breath and the life of the ancestors, man, and why you chose the name it that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a dope breakdown. A synopsis of what you got going on, brother. So congratulations to you and getting that album or completing and finishing that album. Or, and all the work that you put into your craft, brother. We appreciate you, and I know your fans and the people that listen and like your music appreciate you as well. Keep doing what you're doing, man. To all the artists out there that's making music, whether it's a hobby or whether it's something that soothes the mind or soothes your heart. Keep working on your craft, man. Keep doing what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, regardless, people like to say music is subjective. Sometimes that shit can be bullshit, but I'm not. And listen, and I ain't talking bad about no specific individual. All I'm saying is that, man, listen, if you're doing this thing here, man, just practice on your craft, work on your craft, continue to get better on your craft, and don't let nothing stop you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got something, work it and keep it going. You feel? Real shit. Oh, a metal cord. What's happening with you, my boy, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. We in the building on this Thumpin Thursday, man. Uh, just had a little bit of, was doing a little bit of self-reflection and just thinking in general about, moving forward and some of the things that, I'm saying, I want to see get done, I'm saying, with myself and my interaction with society and people that's in my circle. You know what I'm saying? Just having a little self-reflection conversation. That's always good. You know what I'm saying? Sit up here, you know what I'm saying? Well, come up here and be able to talk to you guys and tell you guys my faults and fallacies and things that's wrong with me. And, well, not necessarily me, but in general, just period. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. Even, you guys come up here and you guys give your testimony about some of the things that go on in you guys' life. And be able to just, sit here and talk about them and go back and forth just about life situations. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started out the show. You know, because I'm usually reading the article, we got a topic or something like that. But that's cool too. We still do that. That's still in the midst, and that's always around. But you know what I'm saying, self reflection. I think that's important. It is Thumping Thursday, and accountability and responsibility is important and primary in everybody's life function. Uh, so I really do think self reflection is something that I think we take for granted. I think it's something that we necessarily don't tend to do, and when we do it, I don't think we necessarily do it um, with the understanding of improvement, with the understanding of getting better and progressing. I think we do it just because somebody might make us aware of some shit, and then we might look at it and be like, okay, well, yeah, or you try it for a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying, or a couple of weeks, and then you go back to your old self. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay committed and convicted if you want change to happen. Yeah, change come with time, but it also comes with consistency, and with vigilance and commitment and conviction. You got to stay the course. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stay your course, and that's with anything that you do, education, work, relationships. If you don't stay the course, and if you don't work on things to help, you know what I'm saying, that course be a little bit smoother for you, it's always turmoil and rockiness. You know what I'm saying? He say, what's you thoughts about dual citizenship? What's my thoughts about dual citizenship? I believe people should have dual citizenship. Dual citizenship, it ain't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I like dual citizenship for people. Urban alchemy, dual citizenship is a good thing. I believe all people should have dual citizenship. You know, I mean, and again, I always tell people get passports, get out here and see new places and new things. We were just literally talking about we're not dual citizenship, but the other day I was just telling people to, go experience some new lands. It ain't shit like being in America, but you know what I'm saying. But dual citizenship is it's a good thing. I'm saying that was an easy question. Like, well, that wasn't hard. Like, why you not saying, well, why you ask that? I thought on dual citizenship, everybody should do that. I've been thinking about getting out of here. Um, Getting out of here ain't gonna help. Honestly, I don't think leaving the United States would be the best bet neither. You see what I'm saying? All right, where you gonna go? What you gonna do when you get there? I mean, of course, I know you gonna have this all planned, and I know you think should be planned, but those are still questions to be asked. You know what I'm saying? Like things we do here and the freedoms um, that we have here, it just ain't like that in other places. And a lot of the things that we can get a hold to and that we might take for granted or well, I don't know, I don't even want to say take for granted. A lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, um, we hear a lot of people argue out and act upon and make laws about, when you go other places, shit just don't be the same. Now you might be a little bit more healthier, you know what I'm saying? Might be a little bit more healthier. But I don't know, man. I like America. And that's crazy though, right? Because we would think because of all the policies, the mistreatment, the lack of resources, the lack of this and that, and the mistreatment of people, you know what I'm saying, that the other group, opposing group then put on us, or pressures of white folks or whatever you want to call it, and put on a certain group of, then put on the black folks. We're gonna keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I be liking to be politically correct and beating around the bush, but I don't try to be a pro-militant, pro-black ass channel. I try to be, as honest and as open and as cordial as I can between the respectable individuals who represent us in society. And it's not a knock against another. It's more of a knock. You know what I'm saying? Like if or when I do have these type of conversations about a certain ethnic group, it's more of a knock or a rant against the things that we do to stop us from excelling or progressing or being better. You know what I'm saying? And again, of course, we know it's all type of shit that's in the way. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of be, and it be uh, um, baffling to me when I hear people say, "Oh, you want to make it a black or white thing," and this and that. Like, no, it's not about me making it a black and white thing. It's about when I wake up, or when anyone wakes up. It's always a black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether people want to admit it or they try to change the narrative or push the goal or move the goalposts, it's always a black and white thing. It's especially in this country. That's exactly what it is. You know, I can't imagine a better place to live that would actually let you in. People forget most countries are extremely difficult to be allowed in. That's absolutely true. And it's not only that, Full Metal. I like where I'm at, regardless of the other shit that go on. Just like the freedom. Like I couldn't in other countries, I couldn't do this. The way we get up here and we speak freely about certain things, even though we can't 100% speak freely about certain things, but when we come up here and we talk just to be able to do this, when we go to other places, we necessarily can't do this. But see, but again, but that's why I like it, because she said dual citizenship. So if it ain't working out here, you can always come back here. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's dual. You're not limited or stuck to one place. You say, okay, bet you played it before, but I couldn't find it. Um, well, just let me know if you're talking about the song that I just played, "Birth of a Misfit." If you're talking about it, if you want it, I'll see if I can get it to you. I'm saying I get permission from him to see if I can get it to you. Plus, European countries have a bunch of wacky laws. Yes, yes, I like the U.S. Yeah, I like the U.S., bro. I honestly, um, now, have I thought about getting dual citizenship? Yes. Have I thought about what country or what other place outside of the United States that I wanted to receive or that I wanted to get this dual citizenship? No, I haven't. I have to do a little bit more vetting process. Um, but yes, dual citizenship, I believe people should have dual citizenship. Not all people, because again, but you never know, because criminals is criminal. People are people. It don't matter who you are. Like shit, you ain't necessarily got to be a full-fledged 100% criminal to go somewhere and do something fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you never know when you're doing shit like this, especially when it comes down to the dual citizenship thing. But I never thought about a place to go or to receive my dual citizenship. So Urban Alchemy, you say you've been thinking about getting out of here. So what other place are you thinking about obtaining or acquiring dual citizenship in? Um, Obama got dual citizenship. A lot of people getting dual citizenship, and I heard that shit ain't even that. It's not that bad. You got to pay, of course. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay out the wazoo. You most definitely gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? And then I wonder, and I never looked into it. I wonder if getting citizenship somewhere is as easy. Well, I don't want to say as easy. If it's easy, or how hard it is to obtain dual citizenship in another country versus the way you obtain it here in America. Uh, That's something to look into. Most countries make sure you can speak the language before letting you be. And that's I was finna go there. I was finna go there. I was most definitely finna go there next. For metal. Um, but you know what though? Nowadays, that shouldn't even be an issue with the smartphones and the watches and earbuds that they have. So if someone's speaking to you, you know what I'm saying, they got earbuds now, shit, your phone, you know what I'm saying, translator, Google Translator. Like if someone's speaking to you in a certain language, you know what I'm saying, and they spit it back to you in a language that you read. And if you want to respond back in a particular language, you know what I'm saying, you can either read it off or just play it. But I don't think the language barrier um will be a problem when it comes to citizenship. Man, my sinuses, allergies or whatever, this damn rain. I don't think that would actually be a problem, but but I don't want to say 9 times out of 10, but most, like, I won't even say most, but um I I think you can get into a lot of countries without learning the language nowadays. I think you can. And if that's so, I think, if you get into this country, you know what I'm saying, now if they got classes to set up to where you can maybe not become fluent, but maybe learn certain words to probably get you by or get you a pass, in a particular state or I mean country or whatever you in, to learn a language. And also, man, I encourage everyone, you know what I'm saying, by the time your child turns 3 to, what I'm saying, get our children to learn 2 to 3 other languages. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very important. You know what I'm saying? On top of many other various things, to teach a child. I think that's important, man, to get them started earlier. Um, with learning a language early, with playing an instrument or learning some type of music. You know what I'm saying? Early with teaching them finances and stuff like that. Some people would say, well, they just kids, but these kids have to become adults. And I understand you want to keep them as a child for as long as they can before they have to suffer the realities of living. But guess what? The realities that they suffered of living happened as soon as they was birthed. And I get it. And I know traditionally and orally, this is how we do. But in other countries, the children go hunt when they're 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? Children go hunting but probably earlier than that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. You say I think the Bears beat the Packers, by the way. I hope my Bears beat the Packers, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Packers in the playoffs, first round. I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope so. I hope we can beat the Packers, man. I hope Jordan Love don't come back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? After that hit that we put on him that left him concussed. You know what I'm saying? And they had to put their second string in the game. By the way, who was playing a hell of a football game against us. You know what I'm saying? But we pulled it out. Um, these last 2 weeks, though, for a medal, these last 2 weeks, Caleb wasn't able to pull off the last minute heroics. With San Francisco, he could have pulled it off. Um, I believe, they got out coached against the Lions. Both teams really didn't play too good, but I think they just got a little bit out coached. Um, and they gave the Lions that edge with that field goal at the end of the game. Po Bears, you know what I'm saying? My Po Bears. See, like he said, I'm a Pats fan. Where you at? Where you at with it? What side of the country you on, Mike? Where you at with it? I like Drake, May. I like Vrabel over there, Vrabel. You know what I'm saying? See, and here we go. A lot of people was talking about what's my boy Belichick. Vrabel came up under Belichick and won a few rings under Belichick. You know what I'm saying? I believe Vrabel, that attitude that he brings that Bill Belichick type attitude, but I believe Vrabel is more, he's more of a player coach. You know what I'm saying? He understands his players. When they get hurt, he out there with them on and taking a knee, helping them back up to the bench. And it's a game that needs to be coached. He's always there. He's into everything. I think Vrabel was a great decision over there. Drake May is a hell of a young quarterback. I mean, he doing his thing. He did his thing this year. His numbers did improve, man, and he really leading the Patriots, man. And I think this is something that we can see. Um, 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 I think this is Patriots our team out the AFC. So if I had to pick now, if I had to pick the strongest team that I would say coming out of the AFC in this playoff, I give it to the Patriots. And either the Jaguars or the Panthers would be my weakest, even though, you know what I'm saying, they play hard this season and I know they got good numbers, but I think the Patriots are the strongest team. And I think the team that has the most to prove in this playoff, I believe, is the Buffalo Bills. Um, I believe Josh Allen, man, this is his time. If he don't take advantage of seize this time right now, I don't know what to say about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, man. They got a nice squad over there, a nice tight end, a couple of receivers. Of course, we know Josh Allen. Uh, the defense ain't that good. And it's playoff time, so they got to really buckle down. Same thing for the Bears. We got to buckle down. But yeah, the Pats are the strongest team in the AFC right now to me, and the team with the most to prove. I believe by the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, he could never get past the Joe Burrow hump. He could never get past the Patrick Mahomes hump. Couldn't get past Lamar Jackson. Neither one of these guys are there now. I believe with the experience and leadership of Josh Allen, I believe that experience and that leadership can overcome uh, Bo Nix and the Broncos and Drake May and the Patriots. And I believe right now is his time to do so. And if he don't, I don't know. He'll probably give us another couple of good, what I'm saying, 3-4 good years of thrills. But you know, these next 2 years, man, if he don't win into this year, next year, it's got to be his time. After that, I think we stop talking about Josh Allen, not as one of the greats, at the quarterback position, but just as a front runner and leading this team to the playoffs and Super Bowls and stuff like that. He said, I grew up in Connecticut, but you're in Cali now. Okay. He say, Vrabel reminds me of my high school football coach, dad vibes. Yeah, and I think a lot of players are buying into that dad vibe. You know what I'm saying? And they willing and see, and he don't give you the hardcore dad vibe. He give you the hardcore concerning dad. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a hardcore dad, what I'm saying? Or hardcore, like just get your ass up, whoop the. No, man, it's okay. Listen, you ain't make it. Whoop the bell. We'll get them next time. Don't worry about it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That motivating, that support, that always there. Like I said, he always by his player side, even when they get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he does get that dad vibe. He gives that player coach vibe. He's relatable. You know what I'm saying? He relates to his players. And I think that's one of the most important things that an NFL coach can bring besides structure and discipline to a team or to an organization is that relatableness, to the players. You know what I'm saying? He said intense, but it makes you feel like family. Right. The Bills did beat the Pats a few weeks back. I hate to say it, but they have a good chance to go all the way, and I believe so as well. You know what I'm saying? The Bills do, man. I like Josh Allen and them boys over there, man. And like I say, man, he ain't got too many. He got a lot of rookies. He got Drake May, he got Bo Nix. You feel me? Then he got like the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? Jaguars ain't been shit. Hell, the Jaguars ain't been shit. I don't think they ever been shit at it. But maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years. But in any event, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Brable's a good guy, man. I think Brable, I'm saying, is going to be their 10-year coach. He say, thank God for football. We need an escape for all the crap going on right now. Man, football, basketball, a lot of the crap that's going on right now, man, out here in the world news, man, like with Trump wanting to take over Greenland, invading Venezuela, taking the oil and potentially maybe getting into it with Colombia. Um, I mean, man, these are things that always happen. These are things that always go on, and like I tell the people all the time, man, we just need a plan. We just got to have a plan. I know some of these things that's happening in the world, as far as worldly events, might not directly affect you, in a way, shape, or form, but they affect everybody. And like when I read my articles again, I always say this. I like reading my articles. I like knowing what's going on in my city and other people's city, but more especially my city. When I read these articles, I get people from everywhere. Like you say, you're in California, but by the way, via of Connecticut and many other people that be on my platform. They from all over. When I read these articles about certain things and laws and shit that's changing in the city, I like to read those things because guess what? Because they could potentially be coming to a state near you real soon. You know what I'm saying? Uh, where some people might not, sit down and read a newspaper. Some people might not watch MSNBC. Some people might not watch CNN. Some people might not, you know what I'm saying? Or when they're scrolling on their phones, they might not be into particular news articles or certain topic of discussions. Um, and I like to just bring that and highlight that to the forefront. But again, I agree with you, man. Football, basketball season. and a lot of these other entertainment things that go on. You know, it can be, you know what I'm saying, some type of piece. Oh, you know, my boy Trey Young, y'all. Trey Young from the Atlanta Falcons. I think he going to the Washington Wizards. You know, he wanted out of the contract. He wanted out of Atlanta. I think that's a. I think okay, good move to get out of Atlanta. Bad move to go to fucking the Washington Wizards. How the hell did that? How did that even get set up or come about? Like the Washington Wizards? No. I don't think anything in the I don't think anybody or anything. The Bullets ain't been the Bullets since the Bullets was horrible. You know what I'm saying? That was horrible. Hold on, Damn. You say I'll be back. Oh, okay. You working? All right, my boy. All right. You say it's man. So you know, usually I do a 2-hour stream, my boy. So I'll be on, man. Go ahead, get back to work, man. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hold on. Hold on. My bad. Man, let me grab, man. I don't know how. I don't know what be on. I don't know what be wrong. Y'all, if y'all want to see this shit, y'all would be like, what? Mm. But anyway, y'all, let me get back to this. Frank, what's going on, Frank? Did you hear Trump was coming for YouTubers? Get ready to kiss. No, man, I ain't hear about that. I ain't hear about that. I'm sorry, y'all. My man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, man, I had some shit going on. Well, I ain't really got no shit going on, but you know what I'm saying? My man, I got, you know what I'm saying, shit on my mind. Yeah. But now I ain't hear about Trump coming out to YouTubers, man. So, but I have been hearing that they supposed to shut YouTube. Well, I ain't gonna say shut it down. But I have heard YouTube, you know, they coming for YouTube and you might have to be paying for it and all that shit now. But I ain't heard nothing specifically about Trump you know, coming for YouTube and doing something to YouTubers. Nah, I ain't heard about that. Now I hear about everything else he doing. I know he out to Fannie Willis for some money. I know he doing all this other crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I ain't heard about him coming for YouTubers. Nah, I ain't gonna kiss no ring. I ain't kissing the ring. I ain't kissing the ring. He said if views ever get low, there's always only No, man, we ain't doing no OnlyFans, man. That means you gotta do something strange for a piece of change to get on OnlyFans, man. And I ain't doing none of that. You feel me? Nah, we ain't doing none of that. But no, I ain't hear about it, man. But shit, I think don't you know what I'm saying? The mother folks on YouTube. No, I don't think he gonna come. Well, he might try, but I don't know. He said, yeah, shit crazy right now. Angry Man, Antoine Daniels, Kwame Brown, and all of them ass kissers gonna be safe. Well, shit, guess what, Frankie? But shit, I might hold on. My man at the job, man, he say, look, my homeboy at the job, he always tell me, man, in order to get anywhere or to be anything at the job that I'm at, man, he say, man, you gotta put in your chapstick and kiss a little ass and puck up. And he always pull out the chapstick. But look, I got my chapstick, Frank. You know what I'm saying? I got my chapstick, Frank. You know what I'm saying? I got my chapstick ready, man, just in case I gotta, you know what I'm saying, potentially do a little do a little ass kissing, man. Nah, but nah, we ain't kissing no ass though. You feel me? Shit, if it come to that, man, if it come down, what's happening, Uncle P? If it come to that and it come down to it, man, I don't know what Trump gonna do with YouTube, but shit, man, nah, we ain't kissing no ass around here, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I happen to be talking about some shit that you know what I'm saying, that don't deem, you know what I'm saying, Trump worthy, you know, I don't give no fuck. Shut it down. You feel, you know what I'm saying? I'll figure out a way to get to the people and talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, this ain't the only source of media. You feel? Like, this ain't the only source of way to reach the people. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If that's the case, shit, I might just start holding motherfucking seminars and renting out venues and charging motherfuckers $10, $15 just come hear me talk, see what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shit, for real, for real. What's that? Yeah. He said, "Come on now, dog, Boosie voice." He said, "I'm unsubbing." Don't do that, man. Don't do that. No, but for real though, man. No, man, I ain't heard about that shit that Trump doing, but like, I don't know. If he do come for YouTubers, like, and I honestly, a lot of these motherfuckers, man, that be on this YouTube, man, a lot of these motherfuckers make so much bullshit content, you feel me? And just be up here with all that bullshit, bro. Like, I don't really frequently go on them type of channels. Don't get me wrong, I might watch a little bit and get the fuck on because, like, that ain't what my thing, or, you know what I'm saying? I might not join. But I think, you know what I'm saying? If they want to keep up the bullshit, I think they might let YouTube rock out. All the bullshit that's on YouTube, I think they might let that shit rock out. You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of the liberals and you know, the Democratic conversation type shit, now that shit might get, you know, cut out or whatever the case may be. But all the bullshit and all the right wing shit, you know, they gonna keep that shit in there. You know, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. That shit ain't going nowhere. He say seminars, he said you'll never get the ice gonna think you're some ain't that a bitch? Oh man, I don't look shit like a Somalian, man. Look, I'm trans white, goddammit. I got my trans white card. You feel me? Say Trump don't give a shit about YouTube. Stop it. I don't know, Uncle P. I've been hearing some. This ain't so. Frankie ain't the first person that I heard say some shit about Trump and YouTube. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, it says YouTube to pay $24.5 million to settle a lawsuit over Trump account suspended after January 6th. This might be what he's talking about. So Google YouTube has agreed to pay $24.5 million to settle a lawsuit. President Donald Trump brought after the video site suspended his account following the January 6, 2021 attacks on the Capitol following the election and resulted in him leaving the White House for 4 years. If that's that's about I don't really see nothing else. That rain coming down. Let me see. Why YouTube is caving to Trump. Okay, so YouTube is there might be some shit to this. Let me see. Oh no, that's about so again, this is still about that payment because when he got suspended. So YouTube is they're gonna pay Trump his little money. Okay, let's see. This marks the third major social media company to capitulate to Trump's administration this year. In June, Meta settled for $25 million, followed by X, who agreed to a $10 million settlement less than a year later. Unfortunately, this is in addition to the media companies like Paramount Global, who bent the knee to Trump for $16 million this past July, and ABC News, who settled for $15 million late last year. That's also not to mention the universities that caved under the government pressure and bullying. Columbia, for example, agreed to pay $221 million settlement with the Trump administration in July. And Harvard, after a long fight, reportedly approaching a $500 million settlement this week. If you care about free speech, this should really piss you off. These companies and institutions traded principle, and most importantly, the opportunity to stand for the First Amendment rights for profit and short-term peace of mind. How do we know? Because in many cases, such as the Paramount Global, the settlement was a thinly veiled prerequisite to FCC approval of a major and lucrative business deal the company was after. We also know it because many of the lawsuits themselves were, to quote Fire Chief Counsel Bob Corn Revere, forehead slapping stupid, such as Trump's claim against CBS, which is what held up against the Paramount deal. The complaint against YouTube is merely the latest example of this baseless legal posturing. It rests on two counts. First, that YouTube violated the amendment of the First Amendment by suspending the Trump's and his fellow plaintiffs' account. Second, the Section 230 of the Communication Decency Act is an unconstitutional source of immunity for companies like YouTube to engage in censorship. But both counts are without merit. It says YouTube is a private company with its own amendment rights, with its own First Amendment rights. Throughout the complaint, Trump and his fellow plaintiffs argued that YouTube was doing the bidding of Biden White House and Democratic members of Congress, effectively turning the platform into a government actor. As a result of the complaint, argues YouTube became subject to First Amendment restrictions on censoring constitutionally protected speech on the internet, including by and among its approximately 2.3 billion users that are citizens of the United States. To the untrained ear, this may actually sound reasonable. After all, YouTube is a place where millions of people communicate with one another and receive information about news of the day. But none of that changes the fact that YouTube is also a private company with its own First Amendment rights, which includes the right not to publish or platform content or speakers of disfavors, which recognize that the entire argument of this complaint falls apart. The complaint attempts to justify the contention by noting that the platform was encouraged and immunized by Congress to suspend the accounts of Trump and other plaintiffs. Parts of this so-called immunity comes from the 1996 Section 230, which the complaints also attacks. Well, get We'll get into that in a moment. In censoring the speech, in censoring the specific speech at issue, this lawsuits deplatforming plaintiff defendants were acting in concert with federal officials, including officials at the CDC and the Biden's White House. The complaint reads as such: defendant censorship activities amount to state actions. Unfortunately for Trump, this fellow plaintiffs, that's not how the law works. So I guess Trump is fucking with YouTube. He'll lose his coalition if he fucks with free speech. I doubt it. You say I'll turn his hands over. Oh shit. He say, nah, it's not that. He say, nah, it's not that he coming after the law that keep everyone discreet. It's a federal law that blocks everybody's real name and information. He threatened to do it with his first term. Just stay tuned. He said the internet is going to be full of beef. He said it's called ECPA, Electronic Communications Privacy Act. Like I was just, I would say YouTube regularly bans my comments. Fuck YouTube. Y'all is crazy. Section 230. Right. Yeah. This is like what I was just reading, right? This is like what I was just reading. So it says, according to this complaint, the Biden administration engaged in coercive and indirect tactics to pressure these social media companies to censor and deplatform views the administration didn't like otherwise, knowing as jawboning. This is very, this, as we've argued before, does violate the First Amendment. A year ago, in the NRA versus Vulo, the Supreme Court agreed unanimously affirming what had been ruled in 1963, Bantam Books versus Sullivan. The government can't do indirectly what First Amendment prevents them from doing directly. However, if Trump and his fellow plaintiffs are arguing that the Biden administration jawbone YouTube, he says they're suing the wrong people. While jawboning is a violation of the First Amendment, it doesn't magically transform or coerce party into government actor. It says it certainly doesn't cause a private company to lose its own First Amendment rights. There are multiple tests for when a private person or entity becomes a state actor. But in order to justify this claim in this context, the complaints would have to show coerced action. In other words, the platform consciously acted as the government. Allegations that the platform sometimes gave the government pressure doesn't satisfy the standard. Section 230 is not unconstitutional. Soviet, what's going on? Soviet, he said, yep, he's going to remove that shit. Start jiggling that shit. Slow core enjoyer. What's happening? Okay, so Section 230 is not unconstitutional. The second count in the complaint attempts to further justify the first, but inadvertently emphasizes why both are baseless. Defendants would not have deplatformed Trump and his fellow plaintiffs. The complaints reads, but for the immunity purportedly offered by Section 230, that is nonsense. The platforms did not need immunity in deciding to deplatform anyone, because nothing in the law compels them to carry particular speakers. In a nutshell, Section 230 says that the platforms like YouTube, X, and Facebook cannot be held legally liable for the content posted by their sites. Let me do this again. In a nutshell, Section 230 says that platforms like YouTube, X, and Facebook cannot be held legally liable for the content posted on their sites by their users. The law also further protects platform rights to curate and moderate the content as they see fit, like a bookseller would. So basically, that Section 230 law is saying that anything that, of course, everyone has the right to free speech, right? But they're not going to get up here and say, just because y'all saying that, it's wrong, that we're going to stop them from doing it. We're going to give them a certain amount of leeway to go ahead and talk and say what they want to say. So I'm guessing Trump is going to do away with that. So basically meaning that if anybody get on one of these platforms and speak out against anybody or anything, they can, prosecute them or do something bad to them. And I remember that because I remember, man, he was talking about, what was he talking about? Big Frank had came on, Philosophies that came on. I remember a while back, and this was in 2024 when he was talking about how Trump is shutting a lot of people down for coming on X and certain sites and saying certain things, and you know what I'm saying, and shutting, you know, well, not necessarily shutting it down, but just stopping certain shit from happening. I remember when he was saying that. So to come back in full circle, Frankie, Frank Sinatra, you know what I'm saying, Big Frank, Frank Sinatra, you know what I'm saying, you know, come back in full circle. Big up to the Franks. You know what I'm saying? You basically saying the same thing that Frank was saying in the latter here in 2024. So, but again, man, we'll see how this play out. We'll see how this go. We'll see how it work. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, we like to throw that constitutional and unconstitutional word around. I really don't think that matters. I really don't think they give a fuck. I really don't think no congressman or no Democrat, no Republican, no conservative or liberal actually fucking follows that constitution. Don't nobody give a hell about that constitution. You know what I'm saying? At least nobody here in modern times. You know what I'm saying? Unless it can benefit you. Other than that, some motherfuckers don't give no fuck. You know what I'm saying? As you say, free speech doesn't include free speech of violence. That's true. That's true. You say bingo. You say fuck Trump. That's how confident I am about the liberal on the seat. He said, "Get your chapstick ready." Oh no, man, I ain't worried about none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know, my content, bro. I really don't, man. Listen, I ain't even reached enough people, man. You know what I'm saying? For me to be shut down and for them to censor me or for them to come to me and tell me. Now, if I had 100,000 followers, you know what I'm saying, like I should have right now, and I was really moving the needle, yeah, I'd have been had a knock on my door. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'd have been had a motherfucker come up to my job, pull me to the side, and pull me in the room. Or, you know what I'm saying, the other things that I was privy to, and you know what I'm saying, that I partake in would have been, you know, it was like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying, the word didn't came down. You can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got none of that, so I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But now these other places and these other sites, these other channels that might go a little bit in and do a little bit more than what I do. Now them I could probably see, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then like I say, man, they don't push their narrative. It don't go with what they, you know what I'm saying, they got going on. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just can't. But again, I don't see Trump really pushing on YouTube like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything, you know what I'm saying, it's more about go ahead and get that settlement and settle out. I don't really think they're gonna push the narrative, but you know what I'm saying, telling YouTube, man, look, you can't let this motherfucker do what he doing up here no more. You know what I'm saying? And if so, we're gonna find you. I don't think they're gonna do that. Me personally, I just don't. I don't. Parth Stu, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I just took you, dude. Okay. You just took me? Okay. All righty then. Where you take me to, brother? Where you take me to? Okay, well, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of you toilet taking me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. What's wrong with people, man? Big shout out to all the trolls. Listen, man, big shout out to all my people on Twitch and Facebook as well, man. Make sure y'all give me a share and a like over there, man. And when y'all get through, come on over here to YouTube and do the same thing.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Oh man, my blood, man. I ain't heard from my blood in a while, man. I hope he's doing good, man. Big shout out to Monkey Man. Monkey Man, if you out there, man, in these streets, man. Yeah, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the back signal, man. Hey, hit me up, man. Let me know what's going on, man. I've been calling you, I've been texting you. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's going on with ya. I ain't heard from my boy in a while, man. Hey, man, what's oh my but yeah, Monkey Man, like you said, Monkey Man, please hit us up, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on with my blood, man. Of course, I believe that he's going through, you know what I'm saying, a few issues, you know what I'm saying, in life, man. You know how life be lifing, man, and life just be kicking our ass at times. You know, but I want to thump on that. Listen, that's why I always say, man, sprinkle a little support on top, man. We got to be each other's support system. You know, we got to be able to lean on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be each other's shoulders, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen, but guess what though? We can't be that and we can't be there if you're not letting us be family and be there for you. You know what I'm saying? That's most important. You know what I'm saying? If we trying to give it, you got to be accepting and receiving of it. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You know, even if you don't want to be receiving of it, man, listen, if you got a motherfucker in your corner, man, that's trying to help you, man, take full advantage of that. That's very important because a lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be out here, you know what I'm saying, on the mission and on the journey and traversing through this motherfucker by themselves, man. And ain't no help and don't nobody care about shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, I text them, I call them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak, you know, ill and say, you know what I'm saying, the wrong, I don't want to put the wrong words together and invoke or put that bad energy into the universe, you know what I'm saying? But again, I just hope he's okay and I hope he's doing well. Wherever he's at, I hope he's fixing his issues. You know, shit, because I missed him. I miss him, shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't heard from him in a while, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, he all right, Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I know when you know what I'm saying, when he come back around, man, and he, you know what I'm saying, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? When he come back around, I know he'll pop back on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to force the issue with him right now. You know what I'm saying? But I do. I just like I hit him earlier. I just told him, man, I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? If you're all right, just let me know you're all right. You know what I'm saying? I've been worried. You know. You know what I'm saying? Them last couple of rants that we was having, man, I've been worried. I just want to make sure he all right, man. I didn't hit his Facebook up, man. He ain't on Facebook. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure you're all right. You know what I'm saying? Monkey Man, if you hear this, if anybody, you know what I'm saying, can reach out to Monkey Man, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I done reached out to Nike Fam too, man. I told Nike Fam to check on him. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Nike Fam get back at me with some shit. He say, trolls on your ass. I told you I was going to call the... Now they're here talking about squeezing your guts. Got to be careful what you say on the airwaves. LOL. You a fool. Nah, he ain't talking about me. He say, let me squeeze Boogie 2988, the YouTuber. You know, I don't even know who that YouTuber is, Big Frank. So he ain't talking about me, Frank. He talking about somebody else. I don't know what's going on. But I don't pay them trolls no attention, man. You know what I'm saying? I let them come in and say what they want to say and how they fun and do whatever, man. But yeah, fuck them trollers. You know what I'm saying? Listen, keep trolling me, man. Listen, if don't nobody else want y'all to troll, come trolling me, man. Come hit that sub button, sub up to the channel, and come troll me. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with the trolls. You hear me, Frank? Listen, Frank, hey, as long as they trolling and they watching, I get some watch hours, I get some impressions. You feel me? That's all I care about right about now. Yeah, and guess what? We might convert them over. You know what I'm saying? They might come over and want to have some good conversation with us, man. Hey, man, listen, let me pause for a little station identification, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my brother, man. I ain't heard from him in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna keep him alive, though. I tell y'all that.
You know what it is, TMB the Monkey Man, you know what I'm saying? Roll something, light something, bitch. FaceTime my playground where we ride on foes. Sip on foes, trunk on glow, light for show, TV, no logo. When you see me on the late night with Bearded, having convo, Acres home, fofo, Uncle P in the chat. Excuse my manners, while me and Peso pass gas. I'm trying to get a bag. Why these niggas mad? Chocolate tie with the thick thigh, Vanna Black, like and subscribe. Early morning with Keem, that's a grand rising. I might just hit the gritty, I might just hit the Heisman. 2 Hill, that's Nike Fam. Acres home, that's where I am. TMB with Monkey Man, that's on your channel now. Ooh. TMB with Monkey Man, he's an animal. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man. You know what it is, TMB with Monkey Man, now. I'm on your channel. TMB with the conversation, you know what it is, homie. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man. Smoke some bitch like Pimp say. Be with Monkey Man. I'm Two Heels, what's up, baby? Be with Monkey Man. He's an animal.
Big shout out to my brother, man. Soviet Shark. No, I actually don't know what movie that's from. I kind of think I know. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think I know, but I don't. Let me know. Oh, come on, Frankie. You talking about a little Bob, Frankie. You talking about that's a little Bob, not gonna lie. That's a big Bob. You feel me? Hey, Frankie, that's a big Bob. That's a big Bob, man. That's a big Bob. That's my man. That's that H-Town shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's that big Bob. You know what I'm talking about? That's that big Bob. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about some little Bob. They say it's always sunny. Anyway, no, I don't know what movie that come from. Like, you threw me off because you was talking about some pay the troll. What did you say? Pay the troll toll to get in the boys' hole. Like, that shit threw me off. But then you meant boys' soul. Now I'm kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, Soviet, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you got going on, my boy? That's that shit Frankie talking. That's that shit Sinatra talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Sinatra. See. Oh, shit. I think you're right, Frankie. I'm gonna have to go back and retract. I'm gonna have to go back and edit all my motherfucking all my audio. He said, "What the fuck is YouTube? Is not letting me donate membership." See, Trump might see. There you go, Uncle Pete. Trump might be in it already. Trump might be fucking with some shit. It's a hilarious episode. It's famous. What? So what's the show? No, I ain't start that shit. No, I ain't start shit, man. I ain't start shit. Don't hey, don't put that on me, Frank. Don't you put that on me. Don't put that on me. But what movie is that? He say, gotta pay the troll toll to get into the boys' hole. Hell no. What the fuck? And then you say, boys' soul. What you say, please say, no, I don't. I don't know what that's from. You say It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny. Is that the name of the movie? It's Always Sunny? It's Always Sunny in Philly? No, I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that one. It's Always Sunny. Let me see what that is. Anybody heard of that? Let me see. I don't know, man. I think that might be some shit that might be some shit you want. Okay, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. 17 seasons. It's a sitcom back on 2005. Okay, I know exactly what this is. Is that Danny DeVito? Yeah, I know. Okay, what the yeah. I know what it is. I never watched it, but I know what it is. I never watched it, but I know what show it is. I never watched it, but I know what show you're talking about. Well, 17. It's been going on for 17 years. He said he was reading his lines chewing gum. So his line sounded fucked up. Yeah. But 17. You say It's a Great Man, so dark in many ways. I never got into it. That's certain shows and it, I never really got into that. I might have watched it one time, but let me see. I don't know why I'm saying that, what the hell they mean by that? I don't know. See, I mean, they might have got to my channel. They might have got to me. Look, they might have got to me. They might have got to me. I don't know. They might have got to me, man. Because you know what? Even myself, like when you be trying to tell me about gifting. When I went to try to do it, man, they told me I couldn't gift none. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like I it just wouldn't let me gift. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to gift some memberships like I did before. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if because you was gift. I don't know, but I know they won't even let me gift them. And I'm like, God damn, like what's going on with that shit? But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Y'all see me, man. Y'all see. Coming back into my beautification, man. Y'all see me coming back into my beautification, man. Letting the gray come back. You feel me? Gotta let it come back in. Gotta let it come back in. And shit was fucking up my skin, so I gotta let my skin get a little breather, get a little break. Yeah. Gotta let it get a little break. You know what I'm saying? A little breaky break around here. But yeah, man, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, I never watched it over yet. And I just listen, and Frankie, I just started shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That one day, man, the shit that I was saying, bro, that it wasn't meant to how it was supposed to kind of came out. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm not locked out of the chat. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come out the way it was supposed to come out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It came out a little wrong, you know. And I think you ran with it, Frankie. You wasn't supposed to run. You wasn't supposed to run with it that way, Frankie. You ran. You goddamn it. You ran, goddamn it, all across town with it, goddamn it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Now the ICE agent who killed that woman was a 43-year-old veteran. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Now they want to try to make it seem like, well, it was a veteran, so whoop the bam. Man, get the fuck out of here. New photos from hundreds of women's Snapchat accounts. Like, why the fuck are y'all taking new photos on Snapchat any damn way? An Illinois man has been charged with, check this shit out. The Illinois man has been charged with running a hacking scheme targeting nearly 600 women on Snapchat, stealing intimate photos and selling them online. Cal Sarva, 26, from Oswego, allegedly tricked victims into handing over security codes by pretending to be a Snapchat employee, federal prosecutor said Wednesday. He now faces a string of serious charges, including aggravated identity theft, wire fraud, computer fraud, conspiracy, and making false statements linked to child pornography. Investigators said Savara first collected victims' emails, phone numbers, and usernames. When Snapchat flagged the suspicious activity and sent security codes to users, Savara allegedly texted them from an anonymous number posing as the company's representative and asking for the codes. Around 570 women fell victim to the scam, giving them access to at least 59 accounts, according to the prosecutors. He then downloaded nude and semi-nude images and sold or traded them on illicit online forums. Damn, man, let me go take some motherfucking naked pictures of myself, man, to see if I can sell a little bit. Damn, you motherfuckers about anything nowadays. He said, keep me out your shit, bro. The views and opinions and this precious are solely down at the podcast and the channel owner, and they got shit to do with me right now, bro. Hey, matter of fact, Big Frankie, matter of fact, no. Listen, y'all, so everything that's got something to do with this channel, I work for Frank Sinatra, I6T. He is the boss. He is the one who really owns this channel. He put me up to all of this. So if anybody got any discrepancies or anything that they want to hash out or anything that they want to take up, please take it up with Frank Sinatra I6T, y'all. Make sure y'all get up with him. He said, I didn't coerce you to do anything, my boy. That was all on you. But yeah, man, he takes full responsibility. Make sure y'all get him. But yeah, man, like how the fuck? Like naked pic, bro. And then like, is it really naked pic? Because I don't see. Well, I don't know. My Snapchat don't be busting like that. But you selling fucking semi-nude images? Like what the fuck, bro? So authorities claim Savara also took requests from other users, including the disgraced Northeastern track coach Steve Wraith, who wanted photos of specific women. Ain't this a bitch? Damn. So you mean to tell me it's motherfuckers on here, man, see we doing this shit, man, Like, bro, they just the Northeastern track coach, man, they got him on blast. He wanted photos of specific women. Bro, Race was sentenced in March 2024 to 5 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to crimes that targeted dozens of women. He personally knew. God damn. A federal judge in Boston imposed the sentence after hearing from victims who described lasting emotional and psychological harm. The prosecutors have sought a 7-year term, arguing that Race created a devastating path by stealing and disturbing victims' intimate images through online marketplace for so-called leaked photos and videos. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all some shit about this. Like I think was that you, Uncle P, that said OnlyFans or some shit. Man, if y'all doing this type of shit, bro, I feel you, bro. And I know a lot of people say that Snapchat shit go away quick. But if that's some shit you gonna do, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, check this. All right, let me pause this article. Check this shit out. And this is a true story, y'all. This shit happened to me like a couple weeks ago. So I got a text, right? Real shit, y'all. So I got a text about my bank account and the caller's number and how some shit was going wrong, right? So I call, boom, 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 talking to a motherfucker. He telling me, man, go into your app, do this, 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 that, that. Now, mind you, in my mind, I'm doing this shit, but I'm like, right. Ooh, I'm the man. I'm thinking. Like, well, damn, you know, I didn't call, you know, him when I thought I had fraud on my account, to stop shit on my account, when I got questions to my account. So now, you know, in my mind, like I said, at first I was following and I was doing everything that the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a text and then I called and, right, so I'm following everything. But now in my mind, I'm like, something ain't right? So once I realized something ain't right, so now, like I say, everything in my head that I, like any discrepancy that I might have had with the bank, all this shit started. My boy L Boogie in the building, all this shit started playing in my head, right? So now I'm like, well, now let me stop this shit. So now I'm fake talking. Well, I'm still talking to him, but I'm fake acting like I'm really doing what he's telling me to do, right? And you know what I'm saying? I'm having problems, and I'm just listening to, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to his tone. I'm listening to his pitch. I'm listening to the regulation and the cadence in his words, and I'm just listening. I'm listening, right? And I'm like, some bullshit. So I'm like, well, man, you know what I'm saying? Woo. I'm like, well, you don't know. Y'all ain't got this information and yada, 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 man. This is some bullshit, yada, yada, this, that, and the third, man. Nah, fuck that. I ain't doing this. Woo. You know what I'm saying? So I hung up. Y'all, I called the number back, right? I pick up. No. Before I do that, I snap on the phone to the motherfucker, right? And when I snap on the phone, he break character, right? Because now he frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got him on the phone for like 30, 40, doing shit that because I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm finna see. Right? So I get on the break catch, and then I call the number back like, man, you wild as hell. You like, man, fuck you. So I call him back like, man, woo. Like, man, what you doing? How you do this scam and shit? Like, yada, yada, yada. What you do? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to, well, you know, you need to send me some money so I can give you the sauce. I sauced his ass out. I sauced that number over to the police, filed a report, and hooked his ass up. So Soviet, when you say Snapchat employee, LOL, how the fuck people fall for that shit? If you ain't quick on your toes and you don't know how to discern certain shit, you will fall for that. And literally, this shit happened to me, bro. Like, but again, I had to catch myself, man. And usually, man, like when shit like that pop up through my phone, because it come in and suspected spam and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't answer, hang that shit up, or I pick up, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's some bullshit and just hang up. But this motherfucker, man, he almost, so I can see how a motherfucker could fall for some shit like that, man. You feel me? Like, I can see. He say Frankie had my vacation days. L Boogie, what's going on? How you feeling tonight? L Boogie, man. Hey, man, how that album coming along, my boy? We can't wait for that. You say I get calls and text about me selling property. Call back the number gone. But if you pick up, you can fuck with them. LOL. Kid Boga, great vids messing with the scammers. Yeah, but yeah, man. He say LOL. My next text, please shout out Alonzo Mourning, real motherfucker making a difference. I'm like, Diddy, man, leave Diddy alone, man. Why are you fucking with Diddy? He said it's funny to mess with them. Make it sounds like you're going to send them a lot of money, but they're always a problem. Just keep them on the line. LOL. Yeah, so once I realized, you know what I'm saying, that's what was going on. I kept him on the line and I actually got him to break character when he broke character. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Okay. Here we go. Uncle P and this damn Alonzo Mourning. Uncle P, how many times you gonna say this shit about Alonzo Mourning? It said do not redeem. Former NBA legend to housing hero. Alonzo Mourning opens a $37 million senior complex. Rents from $322. Alonzo Mourning just cut the ribbon on Astoria on 9th, a 120 unit affordable senior living complex in Bradenton. His non-for-profit team, Up with Housing Trust Group, to create 5-story haven for 55 residents, earned up to 60% of the area's median income. A cyber cafe, gym, and dog park included, because as Mourning says, they are not just apartments, they are homes. Would you live here or move your parenting? Okay. Yeah, but big shout out to Alonzo Mourning, man. You know, I mean, he could have created a bigger, you know what I'm saying? He could have got a little bit more investors, man. We could have put up at least a couple of 100 seniors. But nonetheless, though, yeah, but anything coming about your pocket, man, that you funding, and you doing something for the elderly, because the elderly are important, man. Because without the elderly, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? You know, they taught, they brought us here, they learned us. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but you know, the good ones. You know, so big respects to the elderly, man. And then, you know, listen, big ups to everybody's. You know what I'm saying? Grandmother and grandfather, if they still alive, that's out there. Great uncles, great aunties. You know what I'm saying? Always keep your hearts and your minds available for the eldest, man. Always listen to them. I remember one time, man, I used to go to the old folks' home and sit back and talk. And one time I wanted to take, like, this was my thing, like to take my kids and, you know what I'm saying, we was just going to go to, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of different old folks' home and just sit up and talk, play games and interact with the old folks, you feel me, with the elderly, rather. Excuse me. Especially ones that, you know what I'm saying, may not have had family coming to visit them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted me and my kids to do that, you know what I'm saying? You know, just, man, because I know sometimes they'll put a smile on the face, you know what I'm saying? You know what, Uncle P, I'm proud of him too, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for the man too, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something, you know, a lot of people ain't doing. Because they tend to have short tempers in certain accents, LOL. Oh, no problem, You say Diddy has stock in baby oil, his biggest contribution. Oh, don't do that. Listen. I need to go get me some baby oil. My skin kind of dry, man. I think I want to be shiny and shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? My tats will pop better. You know what I'm saying? Once I go put some baby oil, some Diddy oil on, my tats will pop. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got them bitches all over. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll pop a little bit more with some oil. I'm going to go get me some. I don't think Diddy got no stock in that baby oil, man. Not to break from the seriousness of what we doing, but how the fuck and why the fuck, unless you were putting that shit in that oil, did you have so much fucking oil though, bro? It ain't that much partying in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was just like stored, you know what I'm saying? But if that shit was out and they was using that shit just all, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? You say one bottle lasts forever. No, that's not true. One bottle don't last forever. You talking about some stopping? Hell no. I need some Diddy oil. I mean some baby oil. I'm saying to put on this beautiful melanated skin of mine. You feel me? Make me pop a little bit more and shine. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What you trying to stop my shine? Can't no. Hell no. Stop my shine. Oh no. I got to keep on broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the city, just don't care. You feel me? Damn, I can't get no, I'm talking about no baby oil, man. Well, shit, give me some baby oil, baby. Give me some baby oil. But yeah, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But the world is fucked up today, man. It's a lot of shit going on, man. You know, I don't know what to say about a lot of this shit going on. We come up here, we talk about it, we report about it. You know, even if we had an alliance, even if we had some shit, you know what I'm saying, working for us, y'all, I don't think, goddamn, you know, a lot of this shit will still happen. Because it ain't happening with us, but it's got to happen with somebody. Somebody got to keep putting this bullshit up. What'd you say, Grease Light? Hell nah. Nah, I don't like Vaseline. I ain't using no Vaseline. I don't like Vaseline. I do not like Vaseline at all. Yeah, I don't do no Vaseline. Hold on, y'all. Allergy, man. I ain't never liked Vaseline, man. That shit too crazy. That shit way too crazy. We do this tracking. That shit supposed to be here today. Oh shit! I hope it ain't out there getting wet, bro. Hold on, let me see. Did it get delivered? That shit gotta have to get delivered by now. I ain't even went out there and checked. Ain't on this damn shoes, man. Damn wrestling shoes, and it's raining like a motherfucker out there, man. Ooh-wee. Come on. Cause I ain't got no damn email that said they was delivered. Oh, them bitches might. Hold on, man. They might be. Oh, shit, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go grab this shit. Let y'all rock out real quick.
I love you. I love you. Girl, I love you more when you're naked. Tell me something with you like a lady. And when you want it till you take it. You said take it slow, but I'm not raising. Think I really love how she move. Ooh. Baby girl, do they want to? Ooh. You on my mind from morning to noon. We can vibe all night, that's all up to you. Take me to the ocean, let me dive in. Then I'ma make you come, barely trying. We been on the drugs, now I'm flying. See, she don't got a man, I know she lying. But baby, let's go. I'ma play my role, stay true. In my head, skies are always blue. Know that I'm a star, so I'm always on the move. Only thing I'm chasing is another bag or two. Married to the money, had a feel with bitchy blues. A mirror on my waist and all money on my shoes. And landing different shows like my name was on the nose. Yeah, I throw it back on me, move to the truth. The only want to squeeze it, never basic. Tell me that I'm guessing it's no breaking. Please don't hit my silly if you're playing. Said she coming to the telly, so persuading. Whatever's on your heart, girl, just say it. Put it on the line, push your ratings. And please don't tell your friends that we dating. Cause I ain't never said that we dating. And I like you more when you're naked. Diamond shimmer with you like a lady, yeah. But when you moan, I say take it. You say take it slow while I'm not racing. I'ma blow your mind, vibe amazing. Keep you coming, make I drive you crazy. I'ma take it with me when I make it. Put it on my own, no contemplation, yeah. That's a beauty on your face, I'm not lying. Baby, keep them hips, steady wine. Feeling this music, got this vibe. Your pussy on the platter, girl, I'm dining in. It is no lie, love your body, yo. Don't check no prices, girl, we got enough. Since you got with me, got more popular. Give me your heart, girl, I like it up. Related to send a free throw. I like she nice, but she's a freak show. Handle it nice, first or bistro. Take her to the crib and I get. I'm so out of space, feel like this Pluto. that. Dropped a couple Rockies on my pendants. Every single diamond in attendance. I've been living life with no limit. Get into the money, let it feel it. Can I love you more when you're naked? Diamond shimmer wedging like a leg. And when you moan, I say take it. Tell me take it slow while I'm not racing. I'ma blow your mind, vibe amazing. Keep you coming, make I drive you crazy. I'ma take it with me when I make it. Put that on my own, no contemplation. Yeah.
Them wrestling shoes is here. Them wrestling shoes here, huh? Them wrestling shoes is here. This is right like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. Listen, them my boy. These motherfuckers cost like cleats. Uncle P, these motherfuckers, boy. Motherfucker gonna be one sport shouty around this bitch. Man, I'm glad it's for the motherfucking school and they ain't got to pay for it. You feel me? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, listen, I ain't like now. Don't get me wrong. I like wrestling and shit, right? But shit, like, man, fuck, oh shit. Well, them motherfuckers should call like cleats. But shit, hey, I'm saying, like I told him, man, any and everything you want to do, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of it, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, you know, just listen, at least try it. If you think you want to try it, go ahead and try it. If you don't like it, goddamn it, you don't like it. But if we want to try it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, whatever it take, you know what I'm saying? We'll fuck around and see what happens and whatever. But yeah, so you know, same shit with football. I remember when I told the twins, man, like, man, shit, you know, y'all want these cleats, right? You feel I say, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all work out, up the band, do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? And show me that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about you work these cleats type shit, you know what I'm saying? We'll get them, man. Shit. Look, first game, no motherfucking shit. Hey, first game. And like, man, oh shit, I guess it's time for me to get these $200 cleats around this bitch. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He said, let's try again. What's the best bottle you can get for $100? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. That I like to. Let me see how much is it. Let me see. And it probably won't even be $100. Let me see how much this bottle costs. Hell no. You ain't gotta do that. Hell no. You ain't gotta do that. But let me look up for this motherfucker how much this bitch costs anyway. I ain't had this shit. Well, it's 17. Okay. It's 1738. Oh, yeah. That's right there. A little bit under. I ain't telling you how much that bitch. Woo! Man, I can need to get some motherfucking 1738 or some McAllen's. You know what I'm saying? McAllen's about $70. The whiskey. You feel? You know what I'm saying? Some McAllen's, you know what I'm saying? People don't know about that. Motherfuckers don't know about that McAllen. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they got a bottle of McAllen's for $5,000. What the fuck? The 30-year, $5,000, 25-year, $2,100. Pooh, yeah. Single malt, McAllen, 300. Ooh, shit. Ooh. We'll stick with that. They got some cherry oak for $100. We'll stick with that double cast though. That $70 double cast bottle. That motherfucker about $70 plus tax be about 80. You know what I'm saying? That's still there. Damn. We high as hell out here in Chicago. No, but McAllen's, that's about how much McAllen's cost. You know what I'm saying? About a decent bottle of McAllen. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the right place, you get it for about $80. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like Don't get me wrong, I like my cognac. When I drink cognac, I like the 1738. But you know, as I done got older, more refined, I'm gonna cut these out too. You know what I'm saying? I want to go. Well, I like cigars, but I don't necessarily want to. You know what I'm saying? Overcompensate, quitting cigarettes and going strictly. You know what I'm saying? Full fledged into cigars. I want to quit all that out, smoking cigarettes and nicotine. Period. But yeah, but you know, as I done got older, man, you know, a lot of whiskey and refined whiskey and scotches. You know what I'm saying? I tend to have a liking for that. I don't know if it's the gray hair that's bringing a liking to more of that type of um, liquor or whatever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that cognac shit, I really don't do the cognac like I used to. You know, like not the Remy, but like the Hennessy. Don't get me wrong, Cavassier, you know what I'm saying, coming up, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, Cavassier was my drink, you know what I'm saying? But the Hennessy, I don't really care for. Like the Douce, I really don't care for. That Remy in the black bottle, that shit's so cheap tasting now. You know what I'm saying? That's seven, and then it's sugary, like that 1738. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna drink cognac or like I say, that Cavassier, you know what I'm saying, it's really my go-to. But like, you know, just chilling. Like if I'm in the house, like once I cut this off and you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like, cause you know, I'm still in the process of, you know, I'm slow dragging. You know, I got a lot of things I want to do, y'all, like writing that book, Love, Peace, Respect, Motivation, and Inspiration. Or if I'm just, you know what I'm saying, on the computer, just researching and studying some type of shit, or just, you know, writing my thoughts out on paper and then just typing them up to back it up type shit. A nice little glass of scotch and whiskey, you know what I'm saying? And not even a glass, you feel me? Just like, you know, man, I don't know. I guess my tasting got a little bit refined now. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna make sure I go to the store. I'm gonna make sure I go to the store just for you. I need to go. I need to go. I don't know if I done told you, too, but I'm gonna go. Man, you know, so the alderman, he building a new where it was already built, but they got to finish a new building right on the exchange around here in the South Shore area. When I say they done closed all the liquor stores now, which is a good thing, and I like this, right? And I've been telling a lot of the brothers, you know what I'm saying, that I like to stand up in the but see, they not even there no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's and that's crazy, because when that liquor store was there, I'm talking about everybody was up there. I mean, squares, like a lot of shit just is slowed down now since that liquor store ain't on exchange no more. But they didn't took all the liquor stores, I want to say, within a 5 mile radius, north, south, east, and west, from outside our area. Which is a good thing, but see, but here it comes. The gentrification that's gonna happen. The people that's gonna move in, the property value and shit finna go up because you know I'm literally on the lake. A lot of people, if you don't own your home, you know what I'm saying, you finna get the fuck on about here. Uh, you know what I'm saying, and they finna come in and just buy up everything and do away with everything. But yeah, man, it ain't man. Liquor stores around here, like they very far few in between. You know what I'm saying? But that's good anyway, though, because you know a lot of times, man, you know when you go to the liquor store in the hoods or in your neighborhoods or your communities, a lot of times a lot of that liquor, I don't really like that shit. They don't really have too much of a selection. You know what I'm saying? Especially like for a person like me, you know, because I like a lot of taps. I like a lot of different types of pale ales and just different things, you know what I'm saying, and flavors, and stuff like. And then, you know, I like to try different shit. If I don't like it, you know what I'm saying, I just don't drink it no more. But at one point in time, you know, me and L Boogie too, you know what I'm saying, but especially L Boogie, you know, we like to try a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, you know, beers and shit like that. You know, and see how, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We used to do that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Try something different every time. But like I said, but my point is, since they didn't close them down, I guess it's better to go out of the area anyway. You know what I'm saying? When you go out of the area, you go to certain places, man. You know, it's more of a variety. You know what I'm saying? More of a selection. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Uh, you say fuck 5K, fuck that. You say I'm good with some homemade moonshine. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, Soviet. Hey, some of that shit be, man. Some of that shit be nice. You better have a new bottle with the C. I come on, you ain't gonna do that. Oh, I don't even be looking. Hold on. Oh, yeah, my bad. You know, y'all know I be behind on the comments sometimes because I be Yeah, man. Well, I got allergies. This rain, man. Make sure I get my ass. I got it, Make sure I go to the store tomorrow. Make sure I go to the store tomorrow. I'm gonna pop that bitch right here. Book. I'm saying that's what happens when you say when you do your store. No. We ain't loot. No. So no. When that all no. Well, by him being around there, and then that building coming up, man, and gentrification and shit happening, being taking place over here. You know, this where I'm at is prime real estate. You know, that's why I've been telling y'all I've been trying to get this Jehovah's Witness building, that's literally on the next block over from me. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this Jehovah's Witness building, and it's a few other properties that I, you know what I'm saying, would like to buy and get up over here, man, and own. Because I think, you know, prime real estate, man, like especially if I can get that space in that spot and it comes with 2 parking lots, like they want 340,000, but I'm trying to go in for a little less than that. You know, I know my original mission was to get this building on 48 the King Drive. It was like $1 million. I think the $1 million price kind of spooked me, and I was being lazy, and I wasn't doing what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I was, but I just wasn't moving fast enough and procrastinating and shit. You feel me? And then, like I said, on top of that, I think that $1 million price kind of scared me. And then I seen some other shit around here for a little bit cheaper, but it wasn't drywall and stuff like that. But, you know, with this Jehovah's Witness building, man, they want 340, you know what I'm saying? But I heard the roof messed up and the pipes then busted inside. So I want to try to go in at a lower asking price, you know what I'm saying, and maybe get a loan so I can fix the roof and fix the pipes if I'm able to get the building. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a building right next to El Boogie. Me and him was talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing something with. But yeah, man, you know, man, I just got to get this ball rolling, man, to start securing these funds, man. And shit, just going out on a limb, man. You know, I'll be telling everybody else to go all in on themselves and bet on themselves, man. And, you know, sometimes I'll be a little hesitant and skeptical about, you know what I'm saying, going all in and betting on me. You know what I'm saying? Because because I know there's this thing that we call time, you know, that we fixate and pixelate in our minds. You know, I just don't want to run out of time, you know, and accomplishing what I want to accomplish before, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to get, or before I get the fuck on about it here, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, hey man, everybody got a little fear sometimes, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But see, but that's what we for though. That's why everybody here, you know, everybody here to uplift, you know what I'm saying, supporting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of you motherfuckers be like, man, fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? Go do it. If that's what you want, that's what you're trying to do it. Shit. Go get it. You feel me? And I might catch some inspiration somewhere. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A little motivation. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You say cheers? I'm drinking cognac. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We need a drinking song around this motherfucker. Hold on, Unc, I got your drinking song. You say your drinking song. You say you want to hear your drinking song. I got your drinking song right here. You say this. You say this a drinking song. Where is that? Where is that? I lose the drinking song. Did I lose the drinking song? Nah, here it go. Hey, now this, hey, some good yak, some good whiskey. Yeah, this that joint.
Bottle in hand, stars paint the night. Timeless love, yeah, it feels so right. River runs deep like veins through my chest. Every sip with you, I know I'm blessed. Why don't you come grab a bottle with me? Claim your place, love's legacy. Timeless we are, never grow old. The river flows, your soul I hold. Boots on the dock, moon steady gaze. Fireflies dance, sparking love ablaze. Your laugh's the hook, reels me back in. Catch up my life, where do I begin? Why don't you come grab a bottle with me? Claim your place, love's legacy. Timeless we are, never grow old. The river flows, your soul I hold. Raindrops fall, they mirror your eyes. Ocean tides couldn't match our highs. Through the rapids the calm will glide. With you, baby, my heart won't divide. Candles flicker, shadows start to play. Your touch, the sunrise to my day. Whisper promises forever will be. Roots in the ground, branches to the sea. Why don't you come grab a bottle with me? Claim your place, love's legacy. Timeless we are, never grow old. The river flows, your soul I hold. Boots on the dock, moon steady gaze. Fireflies dance, sparking love ablaze. Your laugh's the hook, reels me back in. Catch of my life, where do I begin? Why don't you come grab a bottle with me? Claim your place, love's legacy. Timeless we are, never grow old. The river flows, your soul I hold. Raindrops fall, they mirror your eyes. Ocean tides couldn't match our highs. Through the rapids the calm will glide. With you, baby, my heart won't divide. Candles flicker, shadows start to play. You touch the sunrise to my day. Whispered promises forever will be. Roots in the ground, branches to the sea.
Yeah, there go that drinking song right there. That's that drinking. Ryan Anthony, you said grandma said get the fuck out. Hey, man, I don't know what you gonna do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, but do me a favor, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Since she put you out.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
I don't know where you at, man, but if you was here, man, shit, I'd probably let you sleep on the couch. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Got them shoes, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, my boy get out on that mat. You know what I'm talking about? Get out on that mat. Yeah, but yeah, man. You know, like I said, I gotta turn into a little whiskey and scotch, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? I think the, you know what I'm saying? I think the Grays done brought that on. You know what I'm saying? I think the Grays brought that on. Oh man, y'all, listen. We done talked about everything under the sun. Before I get up out of here, listen. At the end of the day, man, do what makes you happy. I know this is random, but it ain't random. 'Cause like I say, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing a little bit of self-reflection and just, thinking and stuff like that. But just do what makes you happy, man. Do what you think needs to be done in order for you to move forward. This ain't about it being 2026. This ain't about the past, present, or the future. This is about you being the individual that you are. This is about you being the person that you are. This is about knowing yourself and understanding what you want out of whatever type of life or reality that you're living or leading. Do things that best suit where you want to go and where you want to be in life. I'm not here to judge. Shit, if you want to be a criminal, you know what I'm saying, or if you want to be something other than what, you know what I'm saying, people say you could be or should be, whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, just take advantage of the people that's around you. I always love what Cito say when he come on and when he say, learn how to love the ones that love you. I think a lot of us don't know what that really means and what that truly means. I'm not here to explain that right now, but I will repeat it again, and so you can hear it and just sit back and just reflect on that. Saying learn how to love the ones that love you. And don't exclude yourself. You might be the only one loving you. That's why I said do what's best for you, do what's right for you. Stay on this journey. In this path or whatever you're trying to do, that's best for you. Do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Again, because you might be the only one loving you, and guess what? You might not have the gift of discernment to realize that there's others loving you, right? Or you might think that you're loving yourself, but you might not be loving yourself properly. But we're talking about the proper love, the proper care, the proper understanding, the proper discernment. We know sometimes there might be situations and things that, might cause you to be a little impatient. might cause you to not want to wait, might cause you to react and do things that you wouldn't normally do, or to do things that you want to do, but you just normally wouldn't do it because of, the emotional state, or because of the distress of the situation that you're in. Um, but keep your head up, keep moving forward. If you ever fall on your back, roll over, stand up. Always know that if you fall down, if you can look up, you can get up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, like we've been stating throughout this whole publication, throughout this whole broadcast. Shit going on everywhere in the world. There's shit going on in your state, in your city, in your town, in your province, in your home. You know what I'm saying? Right now, as you sit here, as you think, as I speak to you. But just, I don't want to say, weather the storm. Well, basically, I am saying weather the storm, but it ain't about weathering the storm. It's about knowing that storms exist. You know, you know, um, and if you know they exist, guess what? If you outside and storms exist, and you happen to be outside when the storm hit, that don't stop shit. You know what I'm saying? You knew that was happening. You knew that was something that could potentially be, or that could, hit at any given point, moment, given in, in time. But again, just walk through it, stay through it. You know what I'm saying? Pick your head up, keep your chest out. I'm talking to women, I'm talking to the men, I'm talking to the youth, I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And let's start giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let's start giving a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? About certain shit, about little shit. I ain't saying, goddamn it, we got to stop the violence. We got to stop all the bullshit at one time. I know that's not going to happen. We know that shit is just like that's virtually impossible, right? You know what I'm saying? To stop all the madness, right, at once, right? But just sometimes, man, and I'm talking to the ones that be out here with the bullshit, because guess what? Even the ones that's out here with the bullshit, man, to the people that love them, or to the people that they show a different side to, you know what I'm saying? Other people don't see that, So when you out here in these streets, man, you know what I'm saying, as a young man or as a young woman, and you being ruthless and reckless, man, sometimes, man, just take a pause and step back and be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Do I always have to be in this type of situation where I got to be this person? You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, fall back sometimes. Falling back can be a good thing, that can give you a peace of mind. And guess what? As you grow and as you live and as you go on in your life, you're not going to continue to do the same thing. Not everybody. A lot of times people change. I don't want to give a ratio or percentage of the change, but people change, man. Everybody grow in their own way. Sometimes it takes a little time, man. Like when I used to talk to this old man at my last job, and he was like, man, everybody changes. Just take, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do it at their own pace, Sometimes you can't force something that's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things happen in progression, or things happen the way they're supposed to happen because that's the plan. And a lot of times we try to deviate from the plan because we think, well, if I do this, I can check. Yeah, that's true. But guess what? It's still a plan. It's still an intelligent design. Things are still shaped and formulated to happen the way they're going to happen, regardless of what you do. So just study the script. You know what I'm saying? Study your craft. Be the best actor. Be the best thespian that you can be in this picture, or in this motion picture that we call life. You know what I'm saying? And understand that hatred is a thing of human emotion. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to hate nothing. You know what I'm saying? I it just it's too much, you know what I'm saying, misunderstanding happening around the world, man. And for all this shit to be happening, for it to fall back on the small, minuscule people. But even though we're not small, I'm not saying it like that, but you're just on a grand scale scheme of things, like my uncle always say. Big shout out to Uncle Pete, man. Like, human life on a grand scale of things is so fucking minute to what's really going on and what's really happening, and what's really making the world evolve and turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, for so many things to be happening, man, to affect us. You know what I'm saying? On the smallest of levels, you know what I'm saying, man. Damn, bro. Like when are we gonna just really say fuck that, and let's band together and make some real shit happen for us? Whether that's love, you know what I'm saying, throughout the community, whether that's respect throughout the community, whether that's peace throughout the community. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it might be, but just some good besides the madness that we hear, the chaos that ensues every day. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can, right now you can turn on the TV and see some bullshit happening. You know what I'm saying? At 11 o'clock. Right now you can get on one of these social media sites and hear about all the distress and alarming things that's happening right now at 11 o'clock. You know, even at 12, at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4. You know, I done been broadcasting to y'all, and right down the street it was a whole fucking accident. The car that ran into the building while we live, and I just shit out of it. As a matter of fact, I think that was the last weekend when I read the article. This shit be crazy, man. You know? But yeah, do what's best for you, man. Start living for you. You know, start, you know, and I'm talking to me too. You know, I ain't just talking to y'all. Really, I'm talking to me, not talking to y'all. But I'm also talking to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can you know, get to an understanding together. And guess what? We all might not be in the same spots and plights in life. You know, some people might be in a little bit better predicaments and situation than others. You know what I'm saying? So if it don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? But just for the people that it do, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up, keep going. Yes, it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a struggle. If it wasn't a struggle, it'd be too easy. You know what I'm saying? Uncle P says, I'm far from perfect, but supporting a small channel makes me happy. And I appreciate that, especially me, Uncle P. He says, it's harder to be an ass than it is to hold the door. LOL. That's facts. That's facts, y'all. That's facts. You know, and this is what I want, you know what I'm saying, to resonate with the people. You know, that's why I always try to speak good things, good vibes, good energy into the world, man. That's why I say, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. That's why I say, let's start mastering these 5 key components of life: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. You know, that repetition of a speech pattern, of a cadence that I do, you know, especially for the people that come on every day and that faithfully and that listen and that hear that, you know, hopefully it resonates with them, and hopefully, you know, they taking that in and really, you know what I'm saying, hearing what it is and really believing in the meaning of what it's saying, and encapsulate that shit and just push that out to the world. You know, I try. I ain't perfect. You feel me? Like sometimes I get up, I got attitudes. You know what I'm saying? I say, but you know what? Like I say, man, I've been doing a lot of self reflection, and you know, it's about doing what's best for you. You know, don't put yourself in a situation where, even like I say, even though you want this situation, man, listen, if it was meant to be, guess what? It'll come back around and it'll be meant to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't give up. I ain't saying give up on a lot of shit, but just sometimes, you know, step outside of something. Like I said, if it was meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's a matter of finances, if it's a matter of the heart, if it's a matter of business, if it's a matter of relationships, or the heart, relationship, business, finance, all 4 different things. They could be the same thing in one, but they different things. But I'm just speaking in general. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, yeah, just start doing what's best for you. You know, real shit. That's all I can say. But yeah, man, we done reached our time. It's time to get up out of here. Gotta get up and go to work in the morning, man, to make them donuts. You feel me? Big ups to everybody that joined the stream. Big ups to Frank Sinatra. Big up to Big Frank that came in. Big ups to my Uncle P. You know I love you. Big ups to Soviet Shark, man, for being in the building. Big ups to the trolls too, man. The couple of trolls that came in. Big ups to Hurricane JW. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the whole team, man, the whole fam that came in and joined me for my little stream tonight. Yeah, man. You know, self-reflection, man. You know, that's the word of the day. You know, and sometimes, you know, I think we should all do that. We should all, you know what I'm saying, go through some form of self-reflection, no matter how great life is for us. You know, self-reflection is always important. And it's always helpful, you know. So yeah, self-reflection. You know, y'all, let's just let's take the time out to do that. You know what I'm saying? On this Thumpin Thursday, self-reflection. And just becoming a better you. You know what I'm saying? What it's about? Becoming a better you. And in turn, you know, don't forget to pick up them hammers and them nails and that wood and that steel. Let's start building our communities. And let's start building each other back up, one individual and one community at a time. So with that being said, man, I'm going to leave y'all like I came to you. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget to master those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And before we get up out of here, one more time, y'all. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. 5 key components of life that we all should be mastering and striving to obtain. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Listen, go support those who support me because I support them until further notice. You feel me? Big shout out to my brother, Monkey Man. If you're out there, if you're watching, if you're listening, if you pop on, whenever, bro, hit me back with a call or with a text or with a messenger, man. Let me know if you're still alive. Let me know if you're all right. Let me know how you doing. Hurricane JW, big ups to my homeboy from D-Town, man. Make sure y'all go tap in. Join Acro Frequency. Make sure y'all go tap in. Quaalude, man. Overdose Music, man. The Network every Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday for music reviews. Make sure y'all go tap in. Hey, man, Lil Brody. Hey, big ups to Nike fam, man. And John, man, for letting me host with them on Two Hills STS, man, every Tuesday and Wednesday. Make sure y'all go tap in. Big ups to Dr. Chocolate. Make sure y'all go tap in, hit that community wall, man. Go sit up on our couch for about 30 minutes, right? Big ups to our goddess over here, Miss CC, Miss Craven Carefully, man, Blazing Unfiltered. Make sure y'all go tap in. Who I forget? And if I forgot you, man, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in to everybody, man. You know, everybody that support me, go support them. You feel me? Y'all know what it is, man. We on that move to 1,000, man. We need a couple of more subs till we get to 1,000. So let's push that number, man. If you're on your way to the grocery store, your neighbor's front door, to work, to church, to Bible study, your cousin, auntie, sister, crib, wherever, ask them if they heard about Bearded Conversation. If they say nah, when they pull their phones out to type it in, when they pop up, hit that button. Listen, we got something here for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring the kiddos, aunties, uncles, any and everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's all entertainment. It's all great conversation, intellectual discourse, and decorum. You know what I'm saying? We keep it. This is an open platform, open forum. Lastly, you know what I'm saying? I tell anybody they can come up here, man, as long as you're respectable. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it to a certain limit. Hey, it is what it is, man. With that being said, man, y'all know what I like to say. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Listen, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my beautiful people, all my superheroes, and all my Beardonians, man, let's get the people some of that good old theme music, man. We gonna get up out of here on that Nike fam and Cody Wayne. Some of that pressure, y'all. Peace.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Yeah. That's on me. Low 25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Not, don't test us. Hop on a fucking op, ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher. 25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Not, don't test us. Hop on a fucking op, ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher.
25 on me, it's a must that I can rep the game. My flow is cozy like the 2 E's on Cody's name. Hey, LeVar ball, we ball. Stay up in your lane, the pop a perk, get hit her, but I promise it won't change a thing. Tell a nigga speed up, they ain't fast enough. Top be having mood swings, that bitch they be acting up. Niggas think they honest till they see that we get bigger bucks. Niggas say they coming for us, dog, but we don't give a fuck. Yeah, big ballin' shit, a nigga you ain't seen such. Word the live exclusive, man, I promise we gonna live it up. Yeah, I'm out the family, nigga, so ain't no switching up. You say you won't smoke until we rollin' problems in the dust. I'm taking all my shots like Kobe, dog, we in the clutch. You say you digging me, then use your shovel, you ain't dug enough. I told them greatness, yeah, they gotta face it. Them niggas like your cable subscription, them niggas basic, it's the family, fam.
25 fighters on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure. Not, don't test us. Hop on a fucking op, ooh, my pleasure. Please, Lord, ooh, bless them. Pop the stretcher. 25 bottles on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure, not no testers. Hop on the fucking op with my pleasure. Please, Lord, bless 'em.
I'm a different type of thug, homie. I'm all about applying pressure. Type of shit that had you laying on the stretcher. Get the tech if you aggressive. My whole team here to send a message. Leave your mama in depression. But be careful where you stepping. I'm that nigga. Down to squeeze triggers. But I'm here to chase the bag. I'm only shooting for the figures. Roll the dope quicker. Only way to get the biscuit bigger. Nike fam, that's my niggas. Table shit, come fuck with us. Trying to replace me, but I'm the one that made you. Bitch niggas try to shake you. Real niggas won't let it phase you. I'm loaded on that good smoke. Gas that'll bake you. Got me feeling playful. Boy, I know you niggas hateful. My baby, she my world. I'm just hoping that she faithful. Lord, I gotta thank you. With some real ones in my stable. My team making moves. Ready, willing, and able. Shaping the music game, but no squares at the table.
25 bottles on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure, not no testers. Hop on the fucking op with my pleasure. Please, Lord, bless 'em. The stretcher. 25 bottles on my motherfucking dresser. I got the pressure, not no testers. Hop on the fucking op with my pleasure. Please, Lord, bless 'em. The stretcher.
Y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, man, we always meet on the level. Once we in each other's presence, man, we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, man, we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, family. Peace, y'all. And y'all come back now. You hear? Peace.